Have you ever wondered why you start some things with fire in your soul, but lose interest halfway through? Why money might get you to show up, but never makes you stay late by choice? The world has been feeding us the wrong motivation formula for decades. And Daniel H. Pink? He tears it down with a single sentence. There is a mismatch between what science knows and what business does. This is Drive, and today we'll give you 5 powerful lessons from this mind-shifting book. Lesson 1. Carrots and sticks are for donkeys. Quote, when the reward is the activity itself, deepening learning, delighting customers, doing one's best, there are no shortcuts. Imagine a kid learning to draw. You say, I'll give you a cookie every time you finish a picture. At first, magic. But soon, they draw only for cookies. They stop experimenting, stop enjoying it. And once the cookies run out, so does their creativity. That's the dark side of external rewards. Pink calls it Motivation 2.0, based on carrots and sticks. It works for simple tasks but kills creativity in complex ones. So what drives real, lasting motivation? Doing the work because you love the game, not the prize. Lesson 2. Autonomy is the new currency of motivation. Quote, control leads to compliance. Autonomy leads to engagement. Picture 2 offices. In one, every minute is monitored. In the other, people choose their own hours, projects, maybe even workspaces. Who do you think creates magic? Autonomy taps into something primal, the desire to direct our own lives. Pink shares the story of companies like Atlassian, which gave engineers a day of pure freedom. The result? Breakthrough ideas, born in 24 hours. When people feel trusted, they don't do the bare minimum. They bring their boldest ideas to the table. So, embrace the freedom to carve your own path in life and watch the magic happen. It's all about enjoying the journey. Lesson 3. Mastery is an asymptote. You never really arrive. Quote, mastery is a mindset. It requires the capacity to see your abilities not as finite, but as infinitely improvable. There's a Japanese term, kaizen. It means continuous improvement. Pink aligns with that, because mastery is never a destination. It's a path you walk, endlessly. Think of Serena Williams. She won Grand Slams and still trained like a rookie. Real motivation blooms when you're obsessed with getting 1% better every day. Not for a trophy, but because becoming better feels better than being rewarded. Mastery? It's not about being the best. It's about refusing to settle for yesterday's best version of yourself. Lesson 4. Purpose is the hidden engine. Quote, humans by their nature seek purpose, to make a contribution and be part of a cause greater and more enduring than themselves. A nurse once said, I don't just take blood pressure. I help people live longer for their families. That's the difference between a job and a mission. Purpose turns tasks into meaning. And when people feel that what they do matters, motivation doesn't need to be forced. It rises from within like a flame that refuses to die. The most powerful teams, brands, and people, they don't chase money. They chase meaning. And ironically, the money follows them. Lesson 5. Type I versus Type X. Which one are you? Type I behavior is fueled more by intrinsic desires than by extrinsic rewards. It concerns itself less with the external rewards to which an activity leads and more with the inherent satisfaction of the activity itself. There are 2 types of people in every room. Type X, driven by external rewards, praise, prizes, status. Type I, driven by internal fire, curiosity, growth, love for the craft. Pink isn't saying Type X is evil, just limited. Type I's change the world, not because they have to, but because they can't not. Want to be Type I? Ask yourself, if I couldn't post this, if nobody saw this, would I still do it? That's your compass. So what truly drives us? Sure, rewards, pressure, recognition, they can spark action, but they're short-lived sparks. Real, lasting drive? It comes when we do the work because it matters to us. When we choose autonomy over orders, mastery over mediocrity, and purpose over paychecks. Daniel Pink doesn't ask us to ignore rewards. He asks us to aim higher. To build a fire that burns even when no one's watching, because the most powerful motivation is the one that rises from within.